Hello, Gemini. We are going to do a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to start with Gemini Feminine, and then we'll do Gemini Masculine. I will have the timestamp for the masculine reading in the description below. Check it out if you are interested. So let's go ahead and get started here. What is Gemini Feminine's overall energy? What is Gemini Feminine's overall energy? Right, that's kind of too many cards here. Gemini Feminine, what is their overall energy? Okay, so we have ignoring red flags, and voice. I feel like you're ignoring your own voice inside. You're ignoring your intuition, ignoring red flags, sweeping things under the rug. And then we also have voice, courageously speaking one's truth. So some of you may be ignoring your truth, ignoring your intuition. Let's see about a situation. What is going on with Gemini Feminine? How is Gemini feeling emotionally? Queen of Swords. So it's almost like some of you some of you are either speaking out as an air sign, as a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Some of you are speaking out possibly about things that you've ignored over time, or you need to speak up or need to speak up about something that's going on in your life or situation with a person. How does Gemini feel? You may want to speak up and you're not quite yet, or you're getting ready to, but I feel like you're definitely getting ready to with the Eight of Wands. Tell me about this ignore. What is this? What are they ignoring? Well, with the Hermit popping out, it's like ignore it. I still see maybe something that you may be coming to terms with something that you were not comfortable coming to terms with in the past. But I feel like that's ending, and you're starting to listen to this voice and communicate and set your boundaries or set your standards, or you're starting to communicate what it is that you're thinking and feeling. Seven of Swords here, you may have not done that in the past. You may have let things slide, didn't want to see the truth of a situation, ignoring your intuition, but I feel like that is coming to an end. What is it that Gemini Feminine is communicating? You may be leaving someone, walking away, moving on with the Six of Swords. Feel like you've come to an understanding, or you've learned your lesson when it comes to something. You see something very clearly. You see something clearly for what it is. And so you're kind of moving forward here. Some of you may be actually traveling somewhere, or this is just communicating to someone that possibly something is over and done. Let's see, where is Gemini Feminine going? Okay, so some of you are still in your head about a situation. Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? Why the Nine of Swords? Page of Cups. So I don't know if some of you are reaching out to someone and you have anxiety about it, or you still want someone to reach out to you and there's anxiety about it. The Page of Cups can be getting to know someone. This could be either you're getting messages or you're receiving messages. I don't know why you're in this Nine of Swords though. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Maybe there was some immature or childish kind of energy. You may be thinking about another air sign. So I'm seeing the King of Swords pop out. You may be communicating with someone who is not communicating back. They're not responding. Or you're communicating with someone and you don't know, someone's communicating with you and it's like you don't know like how to, maybe you don't quite trust an individual. Why the Nine of Swords here for Gemini Feminine? This looks like you're going into this energy of having restless and sleepless nights. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of progress, procrastination. Learning from failure and past mistakes. So, although you may be moving away from something, you may be coming to a realization of something or communicating with someone, it's still giving you sleepless nights. I feel like some of you maybe are communicating with someone, but not really getting a response back. The person that Gemini is thinking about, how does this individual feel about Gemini feminine? Knight of Swords. So that looks like there is communication, there's back and forth. There could be a lot of arguing, misunderstandings here. You could be dealing again with another air sign or possibly a fire sign. There could be a clash of egos here because I do see kind of a clash of some type of power struggle or back and forth. I see an argument. Because there's something that possibly you were not addressing at one point and now you're addressing it. I feel like you're trying to be diplomatic, or you're trying to address something in a kind or civilized way for the most part here with this, with this page of cups. It's I don't feel like you're going off on someone, but I feel like maybe this person's ego is taking it the wrong way, or they are blatantly just defensive about what you're saying. What action will this person take towards Gemini feminine? The devil. I feel like this person's got a lot of ego. They're really in their shadow. With the Six of Wands, this could be someone who likes attention, who doesn't like to be wrong, who doesn't like to look wrong or feel stupid or feel defeated. And with the devil, that can really enhance that energy. And then we have Temperance with Capricorn, Sagittarius energy. Trying to compromise. I feel like there's just an issue when it comes to compromise on something. And it's difficult to talk to this person because they may have kind of childish behavior, or they're in this ego behavior. They don't know how to compromise or make things work. They may bring other people, three of wands, they may bring other people into, not necessarily like third party energies, but like when I say other people, like they may bring, like, talk too much about what's going on in the connection with other people outside of the relationship when it's none of their business, or at least possibly you feel like it's none of their business. They may not be telling the truth, or they're just kind of coming from a place of, I'm just seeing a lot of ego, tit for tat, Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, a lot of tit for tat energy. They may be looking to see, tell me about this Three of Wands. They may be looking to see like what else is out there as well. They may be stuck on someone from the past as well and not know what decision to make when it comes to this connection for some of you. What is the most likely outcome for Gemini feminine and this person? All right, well, this one needs to come out. So I do see possibly where there's third party energy here with the lovers. If you're not speaking, I see plenty of communication between the two of you, but it looks like a lot of arguing. A lot of someone's just immature. I feel like there's a lot of pages here, so I'm getting like immature energy in the way that someone communicates, or a lot of gossip and talking. possibly saying things that it's like nobody else's business, people talking about your relationship or other people, or someone talking about the relationship and they don't need to be. There's also someone spying possibly on you having a connection with someone else, or there's just a lot. I feel like there's too many people. Now I'm seeing like other possible lovers here with the 3 of Cups and the Lovers card. There could be like other romantic interests involved, but possibly like gossip and like friends or just people in the community and people around being in just having too much to say or watching the relationship. This person could be watching you as well. If you have moved on, for those of you who are moving on here with the 6 of Swords, I do feel like someone's watching you move on, possibly watching you with somebody else. There could also be communication that you're receiving that about a third party, like telling you that someone has met someone else, or you find out that this person is dealing with other people here. What messages do we have for? And then for those of you who may have already moved on, this person may regret juggling you or regret not investing in the connection or expanding in the connection, not making long term plans towards the connection, and doesn't really know how to properly communicate. We have unconventional love, a different kind of love may not be socially accepted, but don't be afraid to break free and follow your own rhythm to stay true to yourself. So, a lot of you are trying to follow like your own path, follow your own voice. Maybe some of you are in a connection that it doesn't have to necessarily be a same sex connection. Maybe it is, but it could just be someone that is different from you culturally, racially here, especially with the Temperance card showing up. This could be blending, like two people of a different race, or or maybe you have children from separate families, separate relationships. So it's blending families, blending cultures, whatever the case may be. And it's like breaking free from the norms of what you were taught or what someone was taught, or the norms of society or something like that, or their culture, and being able to break free of the bonds of people's opinions and how you were raised, and think outside of that kind of hierarchy and that establishment of, well, it has to be done this way, because it's like people are talking about, oh, well, do you see who so and so is with, and look at the decision and the choice that they've made, and, well, I can't be with you because people will have something to say, or even I don't want to be with you because of the way I was thinking. That's either you or someone. Let's see. But there's just a lot of gossip, and there's a lot of, I feel, being torn between like what I want versus what is kind of the establishment, what is the status quo, and not wanting a whole lot of attention, having to explain like what I'm doing. Another message for Gemini feminine. Message for Gemini feminine, please. This could just be like someone talking about someone being in a third party relationship. What is one more message for Gemini feminine? So you may be trying to stand up for yourself in a connection. All right, that's too many. Gemini feminine, please. Strength. Yeah, so Leo energy, trying to stay strong, inner strength, releasing harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. Someone may need to release judgments about whatever they think about, you know, who should be who, or just there could just be forgiveness here, someone trying to forgive or wanting forgiveness with the Page of Cups. Someone is in a bit of regret here. I feel like you're dealing with someone who is in regret over something. I feel like for some of you, you're really dealing with someone who possibly regrets a decision they made because of what other people have to say and other people's opinions. And they want to come in and communicate and possibly apologize. But for some of you, it's like, well, some of you are, I feel like some of you possibly moved on, but when this person comes back, you might actually, it may put you in a spot where, because it's like you maybe haven't totally and completely moved on, but you've moved on enough to where you're good. But then this person comes back in and you're kind of like, well, what should I do? There's a decision to be made here about whether or not you want to reunite with this person. This person could have put you through a lot because of, they could have had third party people, they could have just put you through a lot, but they want to come back. It's like they want to fix something, they want to make something right. But I still don't see a whole lot of change in the person. I don't see where this person's changed. I see where they still want to have the connection with you, but I just don't see a whole lot of change. That's a discussion that you have to have with this individual as this Queen of Swords energy is having the right discussion, under, knowing where they're at, where they're going, where they're trying to go. I don't think a lot of you, I feel like a lot of you are done with, you're not going to be in for hearing the same old. So they may really come back to you as if they've changed, as if they're really sincere. They probably really do miss you. But are they willing to actually formulate a relationship and not care what other people have to say? Not care about the gossip or leave third parties in the past, settle down? Do they want just an unconventional relationship? Like possibly where you two don't commit. It's like a friends with benefits type thing. I mean, if that's not what you want, then that's not for you. Let's see if there's anything new. Let's see if there's new energy coming in for Gemini feminine. New people, places, and things for Gemini feminine, please. Any new energy coming in? What is coming in for Gemini feminine? All right, well, we have I feel like it's the same, Eight of Cups, the Lovers. So this is kind of similar for some of you. So with the Eight of Cups, the Lovers, could be dealing with another Gemini. It's like someone from the past here who wants a relationship. But when it comes to, is this the right decision for me? It's like this person is still thinking about it. Am I going to invest? For some of you, it's multiple people involved. Maybe a Taurus, Libra, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this person feels a connection to you, right? It's like they can't let you go. But there's either other people involved. Maybe this person is actually married, or they just don't know if you guys are different, if it's like a cultural or religious difference or race difference, something like that, or you are the same sex. They may have an issue with deciding to be with you openly or be in a relationship with you because of what other people have to say, possibly even what their mom has to say. Maybe their mom is all in it. If this is a totally new person, be careful that they're not dealing with like someone from their past here. Some of you, they may actually be married or in a connection, but they find you very, very attractive, especially if it's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person may be connected somewhere, may have children, actually be married or in a connection, but they find you very, very attractive. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Gemini feminine. How do the signs feel about Gemini feminine? Starting with Aries to Pisces. All right. How do the signs feel about Gemini feminine? How does Aries feel about Gemini practice forgiveness? So they may want your forgiveness, or they may be trying to forgive you or need to forgive you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, we have double life. I'm living a double life and I'm a different person in each. They may just be really flaky, phony, dishonest. They don't have to necessarily be living a whole double life. If you're dealing with another Gemini, we have online dating. So this individual is dating and they have a few love interests. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this person is undecided. They don't know what they want in a relationship. If you're dealing with a Leo, they find you difficult to read. You give them mixed signals. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we have desperate. So they're desperate for answers. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have no escape. It doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always runs back to you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have unfazed. I wasn't it says I'm unfazed by our separation since I wasn't emotionally invested. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they may feel like it's your choice as far as like to break up, or even for some of you, I'm getting like it's your choice. If you're like in a friends with benefits, I feel like this person is saying you knew about it or something like that. You knew something, or they could be blaming you for something. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they either don't trust you or this individual, this is a message that this person is not trustworthy. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, it says you first, so there's some power struggles and reaching out to each other. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, we have a lot of gossip here. I heard rumors about you that have been difficult to ignore. They're probably watching you. There's a lot of gossip. We saw a lot of gossip in the main reading. Go ahead and think of a question and we'll pull an answer card for Gemini Feminine. What is the answer to Gemini Feminine's question? All right, we have peaceful resolution. All right, thank you so much for watching, Gemini. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you all are doing well and staying safe. I'm going to pause and do Gemini Masculine, so I will catch you in the next video. Bye. All right, Gemini Masculine, what is going on with Gemini Masculine? What is Gemini Masculine's overall energy at this time? Okay, so we have karmic partner. Did we have that for you last time? I don't know why. I feel like we had that for you last time. So we have karmic partner, divine feminine, and walking away. So you may be walking away from someone, soul searching. You may have been in a connection with someone you felt really close with here, as regarding this divine feminine showing up. Someone that you maybe had really deep feelings for. You may have loved. It could have been someone you were with a long time, married, kids, but it doesn't even have to be. It could just be someone that you really were into. But it was a insane karmic partnership. So we have like it was a connection that brought in lessons, provides personal growth and self improvement required for the soul's journey. And then we have soul searching here. So I feel like because of some type of connection that you had with someone, you are in this period of soul searching after walking away. Maybe this person walked away from you, or maybe you did them, but it looks like you're not talking. And I do feel like you still feel this person in your energy. You still think about this person, but you are doing some soul searching as a result of this connection. Like, what went wrong? What am I looking for? It's just like you're in a place but we have the Seven of Wands, so I feel like you're being defensive as well. Let's see, how does Gemini Gemini masculine feel. Gemini masculine feeling. I'm going to start over, but for some of you, maybe wanting a second chance with judgment. But let's just do this again. How does Gemini masculine feel? Some of you, I feel like you possibly do want a second chance, but then you have the Seven of Wands. So are you fighting for a second chance, or are you being really defensive? Maybe maybe this divine feminine wants a second chance. But how is Gemini masculine feeling emotionally about this connection? Ten of Pentacles. I think you feel at home with this person. There's something about this person that makes you feel at home. And it says sacred feminine. Masculine recognizes his feminine connection. Recognizes his feminine and the connection. And then we also have home. So I feel like there's something about this person that does make you feel at home. Two of Pentacles, but then we have the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, what's the issue? Can you guys not compromise? You two not getting along? Why do we have the Two of Pentacles? Could be a Capricorn. It's like shadow, again, karmic partner. Saturn, which rules Capricorn, can be very karmic planet, right? It teaches lessons. It brings a lot of lessons. It's the definitely provides lessons and growth. And so it's like whatever happened between the two of you, either they or you or both of you may be in your shadow energy. Some of you are still feeling, like I said, you still feel this connection towards this person, even though you've walked away. Some of you still want to work on it, even though you've walked away. But I don't really see you putting up some of you maybe with that Seven of Wands, putting up a fight to work on it, but you may not be. It's like something about this person may have just turned you off, as far as like if they're in their ego, if they're deeply in their ego, if they have a lot of if they show up in their shadow a lot, possessiveness, jealousy, all that kinds of stuff that causes arguments. Or maybe you are in the shadow energy, whatever it is. It could be both of you. But with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, do I really want to deal with that? It's almost like you're seeing red flags in something, or there's just something that's making you feel off balance about the connection. Whoever Gemini masculine is thinking about, how does this person feel? They feel, okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. So it's like both of you feel at home with each other. I almost feel like both of you, when it comes to your feelings, you want a connection. How does this person feel? Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Page of Pentacles. I feel like they want to make an offer to you, but then I feel like you're unsure. And it's because I asked why it was because of this devil energy. So someone being in their shadow, someone acting out of ego. I feel like you're going to be moving on, walking away. What action will this person take towards Gemini masculine? Five of Swords. They may be see, we have the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini as well, or a Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But they are a little bit argumentative here with the Five of Swords. This person they may have very poor communication skills, with the Five of Swords being with the Queen of Swords. Typically, the Queen of Swords is someone who's going to have very good communication skills. But I'm feeling like you're dealing with someone that's in the negative, in their shadow side, because with the Five of Swords, they're very argumentative. They may not know how to communicate without being offensive. They may be just argumentative, and that's kind of like the red flags that you're seeing. You don't know if you want to deal with that. You don't want to feel cornered, backed into a corner. You don't want to deal with I feel like you almost rather just walk away from the situation. And that's what you're doing here, walking away and soul searching. So what are you walking away to? Possibly some of you are walking away to a Queen of Wands. So you may have somebody else that you're already dealing with, or someone new. Tell me about this Queen of Wands for Gemini masculine. Queen of Wands for Gemini Masculine. Okay. Well, it looks like you two both have a lot of passion for each other. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, if I didn't say that. I feel like you're going to be getting the attention of someone, or you got either this person attracts a lot of attention, or maybe both of you. It looks like it's success in the relationship here with the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're walking away from something that didn't work, but you're meeting like someone who is your match here, because the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, this may be a match here that you're walking towards and walking away from something that just isn't practical, because there's just too much. There's an imbalance here. So too much arguing here. So what is the most likely outcome between Gemini Masculine and this Queen of Wands and King of Wands connection? It looks successful. It looks like, I feel like you're either walking towards a brand new person, which is what it looks like to me, and possibly leaving someone else behind. You may be walking away from a marriage or a long-term connection or a live-in situation with someone that you live with, or you've just been in a long-term connection with them, a relationship with them. Some of you, yeah, married here. This just came flying out. And so you're going towards something brand new because it's not working out here. There's too many arguments. There could be children involved as well. For some of you, maybe actually walking away from like a job, or you're going towards a new job. What is the most likely outcome for over the next week? What is the most likely outcome over the next week? We have the King of Swords, so that's you as a Gemini Masculine. So I feel like within time, there's something about divine timing here. Tell me about this wheel. I feel like within time you meet someone that's maybe more your match or more on your same page. Yeah, I feel like you're meeting someone new here. But you may be still feeling connected to this person because it was probably a long-term relationship. You may have had a lot of feelings for them. You guys may have been married. There may have been children. You might have been living together. So it's like, I feel like you're trying to break free and get away from something, get away from something that just is no longer for you. And within time, you actually do start dating again. And you looks like you possibly meet a fire sign. Looks like there's a lot of passion there between the two of you. Looks successful between the two of you. What additional messages do we have for seems like after going within, after just some time, possibly healing, getting past this Five of Swords, kind of disconnecting yourself from this energy, you do eventually meet someone. What additional messages for Gemini Masculine? The Lovers and the Four of Earth. So the Lovers is your energy as a Gemini, intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions, good health as well. So it looks like and there, like I said, there is some type of a relationship. You may be choosing to leave someone, for some of you to actually go towards somebody else. Or you just are making a decision to leave someone, period. And eventually within time, you do find somebody else. But with the Four of Pentacles, it does talk about, for some of you, maybe spending too much money or having, or clinging on to money too tightly. Also, with the Four of Pentacles, this can be like staying to yourself, not wanting to give to connections, not wanting to open up. I feel like over time, though, you do. You do end up opening up because I see you meeting like a fire sign or somebody new here. So let's go ahead and do through the signs. I'm not going to do new energy because I feel like you're meeting somebody new. We kind of already see that here with this King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So let's do through the signs and see how the signs feel about Gemini Masculine, starting with Aries. So Aries through Pisces, how do the signs feel about Gemini Masculine? How does Aries feel about Gemini Masculine, please? We have reconciliation. I'm working up the courage to ask you on a date. So someone may want to reconcile with you if you're dealing with an Aries. If you're dealing with a Taurus, we have not the right time. So you may be meeting a new Taurus. If you're dealing with another Gemini, we have epiphany. I didn't realize how empty my life was until you left me. So I feel like this person just thinks about you a lot. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they feel like the grass is greener elsewhere. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're about to confess their true feelings. If you're dealing with a Virgo, you're the one that got away. If you're dealing with a Libra, they feel like this is a divine union. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, it says differences. Maybe we're just too different to make the relationship work. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, we have silent moves. So they're making silent moves and don't want anyone to ruin their plans. Or this can be someone who is just kind of sneaky and silent and doesn't really talk about what they're doing. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have new love. Forgive me, but I found a new love who makes me feel alive. And if you're dealing with a Aquarius, we have some kind of change. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, this person may be changing as a result of this relationship, or it could be something that's completely over if you guys are not talking. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, we have dating. I'm back into the dating scene and making an effort to move on. So think of a question. Gemini Masculine will pull an answer card for Gemini Masculine. All right, we have It's Up to You. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini. I appreciate your views. I hope that you all are doing wonderful and staying safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.